the vaccine. We can get back to normal, let me inform you, let's all get the vaccine. It's about community immunity, I'm talking unity for you and me. If Doc says it's good, then trust me, it's good. Now let's all get the vaccine. Alright, there is none higher. DMC, I will inspire. Time for us to trust and not debate. The vaccine, believe it's safe to take. 9 out of 10 people won't get sick. That's 90% effective and legit. This COVID thing is real and it will find you. It's killing our people, let me remind you. Back in the days, there was polio, smallpox, back in the days. Measles and mumps, man, back in the days. But because of the vaccines, none of those stayed. Vaccines, they work to trigger immunity. 2 shots, we got antibody security. We gotta act now, no need to wait. Get your vaccine before it's too late.
No point was any member of the Lincoln Project informed about this underage child. At no point did what was apparently an open secret on gay Twitter come to our attention in a way that said, hey, wow, this is a problem at scale. Holy hell. Because that's a hermetically sealed world. I'm a 57-year-old white dude, straight white dude who lives in North Florida in a swamp. Okay. I'm not on gay Twitter every day. I don't know all the rumors in the back and forth. None of us live in DC, so we're not around that rumor mill all the time. Karl Rove apparently knew in the 80s, didn't tell me, didn't tell Steve, didn't tell Stu, didn't tell Reed, didn't tell anybody, apparently, until...
Born free as the wind blows, as free as the grass grows, born free to follow your heart. Live free and beauty surrounds you. The world still astounds you each time you look at a star. I'm Senator John Kennedy. I can't sing very well, but I'm free. Be free. Be cool. Get the vaccine. I did. It works.
Big Ten, 9th nationally, the sophomore from Kansas City, top score of 14.75 against the Buckeyes.
Same vault as Diab. Oh, and he sticks a landing. Not sure what that is.
I think it's vaccine.
Vaccine card. Whatever it is, if that's what it takes, sign me up for one of those cards. That was amazing. Little foot form on that pre-flight. Other than that, that's slow motion though too. So we can see those deductions a little easier, but that landing, that is gonna be a huge one for the Illini. Starts at a 15-2, the same as Max Diop. We've got one more of those vaults too.
It goes on and on and on. Remind me of everything tonight. Yes, I'm in the zone. Dreaming about the things that we could be. So it's gonna be forever. You already know. That's what tell me when I'm in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Oh, is it too late now to say I need a one dance? And then we start to dance and I'm singing like,
you can't get access to good health care, good insurance. The research says that black women, when we do the same diets as white women, we lose less weight and we lose it slower, even when we're following the diet, than our white women counterparts. And what public health practitioners think is that our stress responses in the body change our metabolism. It's literally that the racism that you're experiencing and the struggle to make ends meet actually means the diet don't work for you the same.
Let's talk pronouns. I prefer they, them pronouns because it makes me feel seen as a person rather than my assumed sex. I also accept she, her pronouns because at least then I feel accepted in my femininity and recognized for it.
White privilege. Think about it. Whose flesh tone is this? I have brown Band-Aids in my classroom. I had to special order them. They're twice as much as these, and they're hard to find, and they're frequently out of stock. But when I hand a brown child a white Band-Aid, I am literally adding insult to injury, and I refuse to do that in my classroom.
People are seeing that, yeah, affordable childcare is a big deal. More parents are seeing the value of educators when they had to bring their kids and said, we're not paying them nearly enough.
I'm sure y'all are all aware I've been getting repeatedly harassed by far-right TikTok for days. These people have posted my address, made violent threats against me, it's made it to 4chan, there's been violent threats made against my daughter, my family. Because these people aren't getting the reaction that they wanted from me, they're now going after creators whom I'm friends with. And now these creators are very seriously concerned for their own safety. While I'm more than capable of dealing with these people, my friends aren't. And my friends are asking me to remove the videos that have caused all this fuss. And out of the deep respect and love that I have for them, I'm complying. But let me be clear, I am not sorry for the videos that I made. I am not sorry for the people being held accountable. And I will continue holding people accountable as it pertains to public health and patient safety. But for now, there have been enough credible threats made against me, my family, and now my friends that I've got to take a pause. But rest assured, we will all be continuing the good fight.
He's like gonna jump on in like 1 minute.
I know, he's almost here. I have the participant window open and I get to allow him to enter.
It's weird, I'm gonna be smiling because I'm just excited to see him.
Some nervous energy.
He's a busy man. He's doing lots of world saving.
We were 45 minutes early. Okay, ready? I'm animating him right now. Here we go.
Hey, hi guys, how you doing?
Hi, Dr. Fauci.
Thank you, Congressman, for the opportunity to respond. I agree with you entirely that if there is discrimination, it's against Asian Americans. In fact, just yesterday or day before yesterday, I filed a brief in the Students for Fair Admissions against Harvard case in the Supreme Court.
Stop bringing in irrelevant issues. There are more Asian Americans at these Ivy Leagues. In the federal district and underrepresented. These are different issues happening. So just answer my question about Asian Americans in the federal district or minorities in the federal district because it is underrepresented.
It is
Don't bring in these college issues. This is not what the hearing's about.
Underrepresented, definitely. Underrepresented based on the fact that there's been discrimination in the pipeline that we've been talking about. Profound discrimination against Asian Americans. Without question, profound discrimination. It's one of the reasons why I indicated before we have an erosion in confidence in the institutions, because the perception by the public is we are making determinations on the basis of race. One of the most baleful and anathema considerations we have in the United States of America because of history is precisely why I say we must avoid at all costs the perception that decisions are being made on the basis of race. And when you look at the correlative with how decision-making is being made in the admissions process, it appears as if decisions in large part are being based on...
We're not talking about admissions process. We're talking about the federal judiciary. The fact that it's 73% white and male means decisions were being made on the race of the applicant. And that is simply a fact because it statistically would not have come out as 73% white and male. And the reason that you can't talk about the federal judiciary and you keep going to the college issue is because you know you have no basis on the issue of the federal judiciary. It just needs to be more diverse. It's corrosive to America to have an entire third branch of government in which people were selected on the basis of them being white. That's the only way to explain these statistics. I yield back.
Best way to get something done, if it holds near and dear to you that you like to be able to. Anyway, we're going to get.
It's vaccination day. It's vaccination day. It's vaccination day. Appointments are open. I'm group 4. I don't have to stay here anymore. I'm sick of eating takeout on these plates. The time indoors has got me stressed, but I just checked on CVS. Finally, they're giving me some dates. I'll see actual real-life people. It'll be totally strange. I might even get to go see a game. For the first time in forever, I'll hang out with someone else. Love you, but for the first time in forever, I won't watch sports by myself. Because you don't like sports, you know. I could go to a bar with buddies, you're the best. I don't have to live in fear. Love you for the first time in forever. I won't be right here.
Guys, I'm really proud of you in quarantine. Kids, you've worked really hard, and honey, I think our relationship's gotten a lot tighter now that we've been in closer space. I gotta get on a plane now. Bye!
I'll sit in a seat that cramps my knees, and I won't care cause at least I'm free. But then I'm going to an indoor place. I'll be that guy who shows the bar my brand new vaccination card, and then I'll shove some sushi in my face. Yeah, I know it'll take like 6 weeks until I am totally immune, but I am getting out of here real soon. For the first time in forever, I can see my dad and mom. For the first time in forever, all my fear of death is gone.
Obesity epidemic isn't real, and it shouldn't be an anti-capitalist talking point. When someone unironically references the obesity epidemic or even uses the word obesity, it tells me they really don't know what they're talking about when it comes to fatness. This use of the word obesity stems directly from the BMI, which was created by a eugenicist with no medical training who based the scale only on white bodies and cow math. Fatness is not an epidemic. Fat people existed before capitalism and before colonization. Fat phobia is a direct result of anti-blackness, and it has deadly consequences for many groups of indigenous folks and other people of color, as well as fat folks. When you make the obesity epidemic a real symptom of capitalism, you are not only ostracizing fat people from anti-capitalist thinking, but also actively ignoring that the health outcomes related to obesity are more accurately attributed to food deserts and fatphobic discrimination in healthcare. The obesity epidemic was created by Western medicine to avoid addressing the actual causes of health inequity, which is what we as anti-capitalists should be doing.
Eat my dick or something? Rawr.
I can't even respond to that. I can't even. I'm not leaving.
Alright. There's a buy station on me.
Okay, Kate, let's go, Caleb. Where are you at?
Bro, is this girl fucking retarded? Does she know nobody went with her?
What did you just say? It's funny because I know. Okay, let's don't.
It's funny because you're a woman, so shut up.
You have no rights. Bitch. Slut.
What do you do?
She sucks dick.
She's a street hooker.
What the heck? Why am I crying? I'm sorry, guys. I'm not gonna end the stream, so.
Do you know that straight men can have sex with men and not be gay? They can. My first few videos were about straight men having gay sex, and I'm getting activity again in comments that people don't understand that straight men can be attracted to the sex act, but not to the man. Straight men having sex with men doesn't cancel somebody's heterosexuality any more than a straight woman having sex with a woman cancels her sexuality. And it's not about bi erasure either. Please don't say that. Bisexual men are attracted to both men and women to different degrees. Straight men are not attracted to men. They're attracted to the sex with men. Could some of these men be gay or bisexual? Absolutely. But that comes over time, and that's a trajectory that only they can be in touch with to figure that out, not the therapist and not anyone else. So before you leave comments, please watch my earlier videos, read my books, Google.
So I just had a really shitty moment where I lost my temper. I was trying to do something and my cat wouldn't move, and I lost my temper on him and I yelled at him for no reason. And I know that sounds so dumb, but I feel awful, and he's hiding from me. I know. I know how I look right now. But damn, he doesn't deserve my irritation. Nobody really does. Sometimes we just feel really shitty and we react. But the shitty thing with him being a cat is I don't know if he understands me when I say I'm sorry. But humans do, so make sure you apologize to people when you treat them badly. Do.
Good evening. This is now the second time which we as a student government are addressing you, the students, about a widespread Zoom bombing incident at University Park and across other Penn State campuses as well. On Monday the 15th, the Penn State University Park campus fell victim when an event sponsored by the Gender Equity Center called Pioneers of Prevention, Black Women, Activists Against Sexual Violence was disrupted by an individual shouting disgusting, racially motivated sexual threats at event attendees, along with repugnant imagery depicting racial violence.
Stop resisting! I can't breathe!
This is the video that interrupted a Penn State University Zoom meeting for Black History Month. Students say this man was dressed up as former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin and reenacted the killing of George Floyd. University police are now looking for the man.